Il n'y a pas un seul soldat des forces rwandaises qui s'est rendu sur ce territoire, pas un seul. Le gouvernement de la RDC connaît les faits. Il sait que les forces armées rwandaises ne sont pas là-bas. Heureusement, le gouvernement congolais a accepté de travailler en collaboration avec les pays de la région, ses voisins, pour tenter de résoudre ce problème des groupes armés qui court depuis des décennies. Nous donnons des informations à nos partenaires de la région, dont les Nations Unies, des informations à propos de ces activités. Nous avons également donné des informations au gouvernement congolais et ils ont commencé à agir sur la base de certaines de ces informations, car ils ont eu la possibilité de les vérifier et de voir ce qui se développait dans le Nord Kivu. Et ils ont commencé des opérations contre ces groupes tels que les FDLR et autres, car ils ont de multiples appellations.
Let me start with the southern part of eastern Congo. That is Uvira, Minembwe, where the Banyamulenge live, and that whole region south of Bukavu. I am surprised that you have some of these experts who don't see what is there that is actually supposed to be seen by anyone who is there. But instead, they see what is not there. What I mean is, how could somebody be talking about Rwandans or RDF, Rwanda Defense Forces, in that part of the region, because they are not there? And this same person or these people don't see the very things happening there. Through our intelligence collection, which we share, by the way, with those who are even supposed to be dealing with the situation, because we give it to them when we have collected it, so that they can actually do what they are supposed to do. Our intelligence collection tells us we have forces from Burundi, government forces operating in that region. We have a number of rebel groups, you can't count them easily, in that situation. They involve Burundi, they involve people from here, those old groups connected with the FDLR that kept breaking up into different pieces, and we have those groups that have gone as far south in those areas of Fizi and have been operating in that region, working together with the different Mai groups, and then the other groups from Burundi on both sides fighting each other. It's a cocktail. It's a mess. So I don't know whether people are confusing genuinely or deliberately the Rwandans that are said to be there and have been there for a long time are these offsprings of FDLR, not RDF. These are two different things. There is not a single soldier of RDF that has gone to that territory. Not a single one. I say it with authority. But some NGOs, some journalists are able to see battalions and all kinds of things. But the government of DRC knows the fact, knows that RDF, not a single soldier of RDF is there. They know those. I don't know what MONUSCO says. I don't know what whoever wants to say. So please, take it from me, there is not a single soldier in that part of the world. Now, you can come to the north. I'll tell you again something that is intriguing, linking to the history of this problem. I mentioned to you that fortunately, we have a government in DRC that has come to agree to work with the region, the countries in the region, their neighbors, to try and resolve this problem that has been there for decades. And the government of DRC, the current government, has been very helpful in working with the countries in the region. According to some people, of course, that's not a good thing. The same people who create those stories, like you have in the South. It's not a good thing that the government of DRC would be working with countries, neighboring countries, to deal with this matter, because for some reason it is a problem they want to preserve, so that maybe it stays for another 25 years. I don't know. And that's why they are putting pressure on them by creating these lies and saying, look, you know, there's another group coming. So first, they don't talk about other countries. They talk about Rwanda all the time. That's okay. I have no problem with that. Because anyway, we are the ones with the bigger problem to deal with. Now, recently, there was a problem in, let me first talk about that collaboration has resulted into, when I told you that we give information to our partners in the region, including the UN and others, the information we get about these activities. We have been giving information as well to the government of DRC, and in fact, they started acting on some of the information we gave them because they were also able to verify and see what was growing in the North Kivu, and they started operating against these groups of FDLR, and they have all kinds of names. I don't want to go into that. When they started operations, and based on this information and collaboration you had with them, now the whole thing turns against them again. It's like actually acting against these groups is a crime in itself. And then a dynamic is set up internally to start questioning, harassing the government. They say, you know, why do you see it is Rwanda which is coming in and doing this? They're not complaining about the presence of FDLR. They're not complaining about the havoc they cause to the people of the DRC. No, they are creating a myth and some kind of monster of RDF having crossed and gone into DRC to carry out operation. Nothing talked about even what they would be operating against if they crossed. Now, recently, you saw the FDLR laid an ambush on this road in areas of Ruchuru. They killed these guards who work in Virunga, massive on the DRC side. There was only one mention once and about, you know, some FDLR, some rebels from Rwanda having killed people, and that was it. That's not a big deal. It's not an issue. So they just make a mention it in the passing. It's like these people have been made to feel entitled actually to do whatever they want to do in the DRC, and if anybody raises anything about them. But the UN forces are there. In fact, they were brought there to deal with that problem. I wish they had dealt with the problem or are dealing with the problem. They are not. So everything comes to be summarized as Rwanda getting involved in DRC. That is the answer for every problem that is raised about it. So, my dear friend, one, DRC has been very helpful because it's their territory, and the people in DRC are the ones actually suffering on the hands of these rebel groups, maybe except those who work with them. some benefit from working with them. As you saw, it's not even based just in DRC, it's external. Somebody complains about Rwanda being in DRC, operating against the FDLR, and they prefer to call them refugees rather than FDLR. And they are doing that from abroad. And some of these people who are doing that are Rwandese who actually finance or support these groups operating in DRC, or their supporters also who are not Rwandese necessarily, who are from Europe or America or wherever. So the whole thing keeps being a cocktail. And that explains why this problem has been there for the last 26 years. So probably I gave you more than you expected or wanted, but that's the way I can put it.